103 out. Yeah, they can't have a white baseball cap on at the time. But they said they both say mid-20s, kind of light blonde hair, light brown hair. We had them on deck. Looked like
Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm refocus, and over here we share wellness, growth, and a little bit of my lifestyle. In today's video, we're going to be talking about my top 5 tips to get back on track of your wellness journey. Maybe you're like me, you've been on medicine from the doctor, didn't react well with your body, so it kind of threw you off on your normal wellness journey, or you could have got sick. For me, my daughter got influenza and pneumonia, and then I caught a virus. I'm just getting over this virus, so I'm trying to kick it out of my system. The last few days, I definitely have trying to recuperate by eating fruits and veggies and drinking tons of water, but I'm definitely not on my wellness game. I usually am very prepared and planned and just be able to check everything off. So I'm taking just a refresh, a restart, and starting all over. So I thought it would be best to share my top 5 tips of how to get back on track of your wellness journey or fitness journey. And hopefully these tips help you on your journey. If it does, make sure you leave a comment down below. I would love to connect with you. And if you like this content, please like and subscribe to this channel. I'm going to be posting so much more just wellness stuff. I feel like for the longest time I was just doing vlogs and just lifestyle things, but I want to really kind of focus in more on wellness and growth and just kind of show my journey of, improving my wellness, and hopefully it helps you on your journey. So let's jump into the 5 tips, and hopefully it will help you as well getting back on track. So tip number 1 is have a plan. If you know that you are off track, whether, you let the ball go, maybe you started eating foods that just make you inflamed or make you feel icky, or maybe you stopped moving your body, maybe you had an injury, or for me, I got prescribed a medicine, it didn't react well with my body and I had to stop it, so I couldn't even do my normal fitness routine. The first thing is make a plan. I honestly, if I've been off track for a while, I will start making a plan in small increments. Maybe start off with just that week. Plan out what you want to do for that week. Whether it's, your nutrition, if you want to just incorporate more healthier foods to give your body nutrients, or if it's, movement, maybe making a playlist for the whole week through YouTube videos of just workout videos, or scheduling in time to go for a walk. Something simple. Start small. Don't plan off, the whole month, especially if you've been off of the ball for a while. Start small. So plan out for just the first week, and then once you get past that week, you can reevaluate, regroup, refocus, and really see what you have to tweak and change to prep for the following week. And once you feel like you're starting to build up that routine again, you can then plan out your whole month. I don't know if you're like me, I like to plan out my whole month, have my workouts ready, have, idea of what I want for my nutrition for the month. But start off small and then work your way up. Tip number 2, flush it out. So whether it is that you got off the ball, maybe it's medicine, maybe you've been sick, whatever it might be, flushing it out is going to be really beneficial for your body. And you simply do this by drinking water. Now, you can incorporate other fruits and vegetables into your water to infuse it, to make it fun and exciting. But honestly, my best tip with drinking water is the more water you drink, the more you'll tend to love it. Now, I personally wear phototherapy patches. They make me crave water all day long. So I am constantly drinking water. But in the beginning, I hated water. Even growing up, I would revert to juice, milk, all these other things. My last choice would be water. However, I did find that certain waters did taste differently. So, I know money is always tight for people, but sometimes you can invest a little bit more in a better quality water that tastes better to you. So then that way you're staying hydrated and you're flushing out your organs. Now, water is such a beneficial tool when it comes to any wellness journey. It is really great to stay hydrated. It's really great to flush out organs and toxins out of our body, but it also gives other benefits to our body. When we are hydrated, we're noticing that our skin is clear. We're noticing that we might have more energy. We might also notice that we have better brain function. So flushing out with water is going to be a very big tool with getting back on track, especially because you will notice that you're going to actually end up peeing more. And that is just all the toxins coming out of your body with whatever it is. Maybe it was the yucky food. Maybe it was the medicine. Maybe you've been sick. Whatever it is, it's going to come out of your system. Also, another side tip is try not to consume as much caffeine. I don't know about you, but I am a coffee lover. I love the flavor of coffee. I never drink it to give me energy, but it does have caffeine in it. So when you are drinking caffeine, it is a diuretic. So it doesn't just have to be coffee. It could be energy drinks. It could be pre-workouts. It could even be some teas if they're not caffeine free. So when we are drinking caffeine, it is actually sucking out the moisture and trying to push it out of our system, which is kind of an adverse effect if we're trying to flush out our system and hydrate it instead of just sucking it out. So try to, reduce your caffeine intake if you are trying to get back on track. If you are a type of person who drinks pre-workouts or coffees or energy drinks, for energy, I would suggest trying to incorporate fruits that have natural properties of giving you energy, like citrus fruits, like pineapple, oranges, grapefruit. They have natural properties that are going to give you energy. If you can't consume those type of fruits, there are other fruits that are more alkaline based that can still give you that energy boost that you need in the morning. So then that way you're not reverting to a caffeine intake. Tip number 3, sweat it out. So the biggest thing, just like flushing out your body with water, sweating it out is another way to release all the toxins. Now, like me, I cannot do a full workout right now. I can't even go on a full walk. I'm just getting over some type of virus, so my lungs are a little shaky and I'm still a little congested. So I tend to do more of stretching. But when I do build up my stamina throughout the week, I'll incorporate more either I don't want to say high impact workouts because I can't do it with my Hashimoto, but increase of strength in the workout is also getting a lot more nicer outside. So I'm so excited to be going on my walks and jogs again, especially because I got to get back into training for my half marathon this year, which I'm so excited about sharing that more with you guys this year. But moving your body, a genuine way of doing it is just ask yourself, okay, do I have the energy or the endurance to sweat or stretch today? And you choose one. And you can simply just, if you don't have a gym membership or you don't have an area in your neighborhood where you can go for a walk, you can simply just go on YouTube and type up easy home workout or, simple workout and start from scratch and just start at a free option with YouTube. There are also other apps that you can download to give you workouts, but I tend to, because I plan ahead, I will like make a playlist of like 7 different videos that I want to do for the week, and I'll keep it saved, and you could either keep it public or private. I tend to keep it private just because it's my own workout, and I don't want to confuse you guys, but I will wake up in the morning, press play, get my workout done or my movement done, and, call it a day. And that's also like another side tip is try to get it done in the morning. If you have the time in the morning, a quick 30-minute workout, or even if you're not even at the point of doing a 30-minute workout this morning, I could only do a 10 because my lungs are just not able to keep up with my breath. Just having a simple workout to do in the morning gets it done and over with, but at least you're still getting the benefits of stretching or sweating your body, okay? So definitely sweat it out. Tip number 4, nutrition. So this is, can teeter either way. I personally am a survivor of an eating disorder, so I don't really measure my food that much unless like I am following an actual meal plan, or like if I'm making a recipe. Normally on a normal basis, I do have some type of like guide to give me like a reference to go by. So for instance, like this week, because I've been feeling so icky and I'm trying to kick this virus out of my system, my biggest thing is incorporating more fruits and veggies. And I will kind of stick to that. I won't really consume that much of like sweets, and if I am, I'm not trying to reduce tons of stuff. I'm actually trying to increase tons of stuff. So my biggest thing is increase your foods that have high nutrient density in it. So that's going to be your veggies and fruits. And then afterwards, if you're still feeling up to, having a sweet snack or having something that doesn't really have nutritional value in it, then, kind of enjoy those moments. But if you're like me who is trying to get rid of a sickness, I am trying to reduce my like sugar intake because I'm trying to like not feed this sickness at all. But I am consuming like natural sugars from fruits and veggies and juices too. I do have also organic juices that I have in place, which I am going to be prepping for a detox, and I can't wait to show more of that with you guys, especially for the ones who are going to be doing it with me. So when it comes to nutrition, the biggest thing is having a plan. Start with your first week. Figure out, okay, what do I want to incorporate more in this week? Maybe you realize that you're not eating enough vegetables, or maybe you're not eating enough fruit. You can incorporate some of those things into your normal nutrition. Maybe the second week you realize, okay, I'm eating more fruits and veggies, but I'm still eating the icky stuff. Maybe instead you're lowering your intake of the icky stuff that's not making you feel good. And that doesn't just have to mean like sweets and desserts and stuff. For me, I have an autoimmune disease, so even like basic carbs like a potato can make me flare up. So if I'm noticing that I'm eating even regular foods that make me flare up, I try to decrease the intake of that and increase other foods that are like a potato but yet are more higher nutrients that aren't going to trigger my autoimmune. You personally might not have an autoimmune disease. However, you might find that you're struggling with your nutrition during your fitness journey, which is completely okay. That is 100% normal, especially if you're going through a dramatic shift and eating healthy foods is not normal to you. The other thing that I like to do is when I have my plan of what I want to achieve for that week or the second week or even for the month, when I'm fully better, I will kind of like portion it, but I'm not like strict with portions. I kind of just like will get like snack baggies. I will fill up like certain baggies with like just those fruits and veggies and just have them on hand. So then that way, when I'm feeling snacky or when I'm feeling those cravings, I can quickly just grab those pre-done snack baggies filled with like vegetables or fruit or whatever, consume those, and then reevaluate my body of, am I actually craving this food? Am I really wanting this sweet snack? Or was I just genuinely hungry and I needed nutrients in my body? The one last like little tip that I have for nutrition is make your food fun. When I first started my wellness journey, I was very like strict with my food. Like I was measuring stuff out. I would cut stuff up and prep everything. But I noticed that when I like cut stuff differently, like sometimes I'll cut it diagonal instead of regular, or sometimes I'll peel like the cucumber like partially to like make special lines on it. I noticed that I was actually like enjoying my food more because it felt more like luxurious, or it felt like it came from a cafe, or it just kind of switched my mindset when it came to food, where I started loving food again and I didn't feel like it was another chore of consuming healthy food. So that's also another side tip for nutrition. Now, the last tip, number 5, is be patient with yourself. Your body is going through so much right now. If you fell off the ball wagon, you stopped working out, you stopped eating your balanced meals, again, that is okay. Giving you a big hug because I have been there quite a few times. But your body is like trying to get back to that healthy state. And what it's doing is right away, it's just taking whatever you're consuming and absorbing the nutrients. So, right away, you might not feel better. That's why I said give yourself small increments. Start with the first week, then go with the next week, and then reevaluate where you're at. But be patient with yourself. If you were like me, who was on a medicine and, that medicine did not work out well, I talked about it on my Instagram, actually. It's on a highlight, but it totally shut down my body. I was sleeping most of the days and I could barely eat when I was on it. My body was like detoxing off of that med. I had body aches. I was just feeling gross inside and outside. And I had to figure out, okay, I need more nutrients because my body is craving it. But I also need to like fuel my mind with like positive thoughts, because of the fact that I was feeling icky, it was hard to stay motivated while I was feeling that. So fueling your mind with, I am affirmations, or, sometimes I do guided meditations, or just things that would make me feel more confident, more motivated, more inspired to, start my wellness journey again or start over. And then the last thing too is build a support group. When you have your support group, it is so beneficial with those days that you're like having, a hard time with, just keep on going or staying motivated. I personally have my wife as like my number one supporter. Whenever I'm like feeling off, I like will tell her right away, like, hey, my hormones are out of whack, or I'm not feeling good, or my Hashimoto is flaring up. She's like my go-to person. But it's always good to form your support group of similar people who are going through your thing. I do join like other Facebook groups of like people who are on the same wellness journey as me. However, I will have to say, as like a little side note to that, is sometimes you will find negative Nellies in those, groups. Try not to get sucked into the negativity. And if it feels like the group is way too negative, you're welcome to leave. And that's what I personally do. If I feel like the group is like way too negative, everyone's just complaining or, talking about like stuff that's not working more than stuff that is working, then I'll just leave the group, because it's not benefiting me. And we're not here to people please people. We're here to, help each other out and support each other. So I hope these 5 tips help you get back on track, whatever your wellness journey or fitness journey is, and hopefully it helps you to feel motivated to start over again, just refocus and regroup and find confidence again in your wellness journey. Until then, I will see you for the next video. Bye guys!